Ngủ người kia. Cái nhân nhạc này em chiều qua bạn đi nào thì còn phải chính là nhân dân tạo cái con sao mình có là cái con nhân một và mình chiến lên cái làm gì ngay cầm đi nào và trên cũng có này được เ
Blackheads, medically called open comedones, form when the opening of a hair follicle, what most people call a pore, becomes congested by a compact mixture of sebum, skin oil, and dead skin cells, and then the exposed surface of that plug oxidizes and darkens. So the color is not dirt, and preventing blackheads is not about scrubbing harder, squeezing more often, or chasing constant extractions, but about keeping the follicle lining shedding normally, keeping oil flowing outward instead of thickening and sticking inside the pore, protecting the skin barrier so irritation and inflammation stay low, and reducing day-to-day triggers such as friction, occlusion, sweat buildup, hair product residue, and incomplete removal of sunscreen or makeup film. Because comedones develop gradually and clear gradually, the most reliable results come from a calm, repeatable routine you can sustain for weeks and months, not a short burst of intense treatments that irritate the skin and force you to stop. And the most useful way to approach prevention is to run a simple daily system. Remove films thoroughly at night, keep the barrier comfortable every day, protect the skin from UV-driven inflammation daily. Use 1 or 2 proven pore normalizing actives consistently at a tolerable frequency, and tighten a few background habits that quietly keep pores congested, like unwashed pillowcases, phone screens, makeup tools, sweat, plus rubbing from masks or straps, and hair styling products that migrate onto the forehead and temples. Start with realistic expectations, so you don't sabotage yourself with frustration. Pores are normal structures. Your goal is not to erase them, but to keep them clear and calm so they look smoother and less prominent. And it helps to know that many tiny dots on the nose are not true blackheads, but sebaceous filaments, which are normal oil structures within pores that refill quickly after you remove them. Consistent care can make them look less obvious, but they often do not disappear permanently, and repeatedly stripping or squeezing them tends to irritate the pore opening and make pores look larger, so your aim is a lower baseline of congestion and inflammation rather than perfection. The foundation is cleansing done correctly, because blackhead-prone routines typically fail in one of two ways: under-cleansing that leaves residue behind, or over-cleansing that strips the barrier. Both can worsen congestion, just through different mechanisms. Under-cleansing leaves sunscreen, long-wear makeup, setting sprays, thicker moisturizers, environmental particles, and sometimes hair product residue on the skin. Those films can behave like a sticky layer at the pore opening, trapping sebum and dead cells, and encouraging the material to compact into a plug. This is especially common when people use water-resistant sunscreen or long-wear makeup, and then wash quickly with a foaming cleanser for a few seconds, because the face feels less oily afterward, even though the film is not fully, like, say, removed. Over-cleansing is the opposite problem. Hot water, harsh detergents, frequent alcohol-based toners, stiff cleansing brushes, gritty scrubs, repeated deep cleansing steps, and cleansers that leave the skin squeaky can damage the barrier and irritate the pore opening. Irritated skin often sheds less evenly, becomes more reactive, and in some people produces rebound oil, leading to the pattern where skin feels oily and sensitive at the same time, pores clog more easily, and the person responds by cleansing even more aggressively, which keeps the cycle going. A prevention-friendly cleanse is thorough but gentle. Use lukewarm water rather than hot. Choose a cleanser that leaves your skin comfortable rather than tight, and cleanse with fingertips and light pressure rather than abrasive tools. Massage for about 20 to 30 seconds, focusing on areas that tend to clog, such as the nose, sides of the nose, chin, jawline, and forehead. Then rinse thoroughly. The goal is clean and calm, not squeaky, because calm follicles shed more normally over time. If you wear makeup, tinted sunscreen, water-resistant sunscreen, or you layer products heavily, add a first step at night to dissolve films efficiently so you do not need friction. This can be an oil cleanser, cleansing balm, or micellar water followed by your gentle cleanser. And the point is not to wash harder, but to remove films smarter. If you choose micellar water, saturate the pad, press and hold briefly on areas with heavier product rather than scrubbing aggressively. Wipe gently, and then rinse or follow with a gentle cleanser to remove leftover surfactants that can irritate sensitive skin. If you choose an oil cleanser or balm, apply it to dry skin, massage lightly, then emulsify with water until it turns milky and rinses clean, followed by your regular cleanser, because leaving residue behind can contribute to congestion for some people, particularly around the nose, chin, and hairline. Avoid making gritty physical exfoliants, rough washcloth friction, harsh brushes, and frequent alcohol toners your routine solution, because repeated micro-irritation around pores inflames follicles and disrupts orderly shedding. Skin can feel smoother for a short time after a scrub, but the long-term cost can be increased sensitivity, more visible texture, and reduced tolerance for the effective ingredients that prevent blackheads. Morning cleansing should be individualized. Cleanse in the morning if you wake up oily, if you sweat at night, if you used heavier products before bed, or if a gentle morning cleanse consistently improves clarity. If your skin is sensitive or easily irritated, a water rinse or very mild cleanser may be enough, as long as your evening cleanse is thorough and consistent, because the evening cleanse is the one that must reliably remove sunscreen and environmental film. The second pillar is barrier support through moisturizer. Even if you are oily, because skipping moisturizer often backfires. A dehydrated, compromised barrier becomes more reactive, sheds unevenly, and tolerates effective pore-clearing actives poorly, and reactive skin can clog more easily. Barrier support is not just comfort, it is prevention biology, because stable, comfortable skin is more likely to shed normally and less likely to develop chronic low-grade inflammation that makes pores look larger and texture look worse. Choose a lightweight moisturizer that feels breathable rather than waxy. Ingredients that commonly support barrier function include glycerin for hydration, ceramides for barrier lipids, panthenol for soothing support, hyaluronic acid for water-binding hydration, and in many people, niacinamide for barrier resilience and reduced redness. Apply a thin layer after cleansing, ideally while skin is slightly damp, to reduce water loss. If you get shiny easily, choose gel cream or light lotion textures, and keep the layer thin because the goal is comfort without leaving a heavy film on blackhead-prone zones. Moisturizing also supports consistency. When your skin feels calm and comfortable, you are less likely to chase harsh deep cleaning and more likely to keep an effective plan long enough to see results. The third pillar is daily sunscreen. Broad-spectrum SPF 30 or higher reduces UV-driven inflammation and long-term collagen breakdown that can make pores appear more prominent over time. And sunscreen is essential if you use exfoliating acids or retinoids, because those can increase sun sensitivity. Consistent sun protection can also reduce uneven tone and lingering marks that make texture look worse. And calmer skin generally tolerates blackhead preventive actives more easily. Apply sunscreen generously. Many adults need roughly 2 finger lengths for face and neck. Spread it evenly and reapply during extended outdoor exposure. If you sweat heavily, recognize that sweat plus sunscreen plus occlusion can increase congestion, so rinse or cleanse when possible and reapply rather than letting sweaty sunscreen sit for hours. If sunscreen feels greasy and makes you avoid it, experiment until you find a modern lightweight fluid, gel, or oil control sunscreen you can wear consistently, because the most protective sunscreen is the one you actually use daily. Once cleansing, moisturizing, and sunscreen are stable, the most effective blackhead prevention comes from 1 or 2 evidence-based pore normalizing actives used patiently and correctly at a frequency your skin can tolerate long-term. For most people, the 2 best supported categories are salicylic acid, BHA, and topical retinoids. And the key is to introduce them slowly enough to avoid chronic irritation, because chronic irritation makes people stop, and stopping resets progress. Salicylic acid is oil-soluble, which helps it travel into the pore lining where oil lives. It loosens the compact mixture of oil and dead cells and reduces the stickiness of shedding inside the follicle, which is central to blackhead formation. For prevention, a leave-on salicylic acid product in the 0.5% to 2% range is a common choice, but success depends more on sustainable frequency than on maximum strength. Start low and slow. Apply it 2 nights per week for the first 2 weeks, then increase to 3 nights per week if your skin remains comfortable, and only move toward every other night if needed and well tolerated. Apply salicylic acid at night to clean, completely dry skin, because damp skin can increase stinging. After applying, wait briefly, then moisturize. If you are sensitive, buffer by applying a thin layer of moisturizer first, then salicylic acid, then moisturizer again, or apply salicylic acid only to blackhead-prone zones, such as the nose and chin, rather than your entire face. If you experience persistent stinging, redness, or flaking that doesn't settle after the initial adjustment period, reduce frequency and rebuild tolerance rather than pushing harder, because irritation undermines prevention. Some people prefer a salicylic acid cleanser, which can be gentler because contact time is short. That can be useful for very sensitive skin or for those new to acids, but for stubborn blackheads, a leave-on often works better because it has more time to act within the pore lining. Either approach can work if it's consistent and not irritating. Retinoids are the other cornerstone because they normalize how skin cells mature and shed inside the follicle, reduce microcomedones, the invisible precursors that become blackheads, and improve texture over time. They help prevent new clogs from forming rather than only loosening existing plugs. Over-the-counter adapalene, 0.1%, is commonly used for comedonal acne in many regions. Stronger retinoids may require prescription depending on where you live. Retinoids work best with a low and slow introduction. Use a pea-sized amount for the entire face, not a pea per area. Applied at night to completely dry skin. Start 2 nights per week for 2 weeks, then 3 nights per week, then every other night if comfortable, and only consider nightly use if your skin truly tolerates it and you